I went to school at about 7 o'clock. I arrived there at about 8:30 because there were traffic jams and the police had blocked the roads to school because there were Americans. They were afraid of bombings. A lot of girls were there, but most of them weren't because their parents were afraid that the school will be bombed because it's the first day. So we went and had some classes and stuff, but we came out at 12 o'clock because it's too dangerous. This year, pretty much like last year, because after war, the situation is bad and we can't go to school safely. At school, we hear bombings every single hour.
That was Sarah, an Iraqi girl talking to UNICEF about her first day back at school. A new study confirms the difficulties faced by Sarah and millions of other children going to schools in Iraq. The study, sponsored by the Iraqi Ministry of Education and supported by UNICEF, has confirmed that 1 in 4 schools need major repairs, 1 in 3 schools lack any water supply, and more than half of the schools are without any sanitation facilities, a result of underfunding, sanctions, and the impact of 3 wars. Since March 2003, the study says more than 1,000 schools have been damaged by bombing, and several thousands have been burnt or looted. UNICEF Communications Officer Oliver Phillips.
There's instability all over Iraq, but the worst affected governorates, Tikar, Salah el-Din, and Diyala, where more than 70% of primary school buildings either lack water service altogether, or the existing water system is not working. But even in Baghdad, you only have to watch the evening news to know that it's outside of the green zone. It's a war zone. And in that situation, daily school life is going to be severely compromised.
The daily threat of kidnappings, violence and explosions in Iraq, along with overcrowded schools, have hampered restoration.
Schools are having to double up and sometimes triple up. So that as a practical matter, what that means is that school kids are getting a much shorter school day because they're having to share their school building with another school.
Despite the difficulties, the study says there is a surge in the overall enrollment. UNICEF says it is working in partnership with other independent agencies to rehabilitate schools, and small signs of improvement are also visible to Sarah.
Before war, we used to get about 5 copybooks. Now we'll get 12 copybooks, a bag, 2 dozens of pencils, 2 sharpeners, 2 rubbers. That means it's better for people who need it.
That was Sarah, an Iraqi schoolgirl, and reporting for United Nations Radio, this is Kiran Bartapudi.